Hello everyone, and welcome to my General Hospital official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Chase met with Dante and Rocco for burgers and congratulated Dante on his engagement to Samantha. Chase was overjoyed for his friend and offered Brooke Lynn's experience to assist Sam with wedding planning. Chase was astonished that Dante wanted to marry, but he explained why he proposed. "I woke up one day and decided I wanted Sam to be my wife," he exclaimed cheerfully. Jason and Alexis waited in the hospital waiting room for word on Sam. Alexis reasoned that if Sam was experiencing an allergic response, at least she was at the correct spot. Alexis was determined to remain cheerful until they noticed Elizabeth, Portia, and Lucas approaching them. As Alexis and Jason's cheeks turned white, Portia instantly apologized to them. "Sam didn't make it," Portia finally answered, but Jason still had concerns. "When you say Sam didn't make it," Jason began. Lucas abruptly cut him off and stated, "Sam's dead." Poor Alexis was in denial and kept saying no. After all, she had just been with Sam, and he was great. Alexis could only urge that Sam just wanted to go home, while Elizabeth watched Jason to ensure he didn't break apart. "You're mistaken because I'm her mother. I'm her mother, and I'd know if she was gone. I'd feel it if she was gone," Alexis sobbed before walking away. Jason stood there in complete amazement and disbelief. After Lucas and Portia left, Jason gazed at Elizabeth in agony and wondered what had occurred. Elizabeth revealed that Sam had a heart arrest, but they had no idea what caused it. Jason finally remembered that he was going to meet Danny and Scout at Bobby's. "How am I supposed to tell them that their mom's gone?" the man inquired. Liz told Jason to be honest and keep things simple. She informed Jason that it was fine if he didn't know all the answers to their queries. Alexis walked into Sam's room and discovered her lifeless body on the bed. She kissed Sam and realized she was cold. When Portia came, Alexis urged the doctor to bring Sam a blanket because she had recently had surgery. Portia went to get a blanket while Alexis wandered around the room, trying to reason with herself. When Portia brought the blanket, Alexis begged to speak with her daughter. Portia left Alexis alone as she placed the blanket over Sam and slid into bed with her. She placed her body over her freezing kid and said, "That's all you need." There. Alexis told Sam about the day she was born. "You were born with a lot of hair. And the other newborns didn't have any, but you had gorgeous hair," she explained. "I didn't have you for long, but I could look into your big, brown, soulful eyes and think, what could I have done to get such a miracle? I was extremely fortunate since the universe provided you to me twice. And now they are going to take you back. They can't simply return a miracle." Alexis sobbed, "Please bring her back." Alexis quickly got out of bed and began yelling at God, claiming he should have taken her. Parents should not bury their children, especially when they are so good. She was merely in here to aid someone else. "My child was saving another mother's daughter, and you took mine? I hate you!" Alexis shouted. Alexis eventually calmed down and came to Sam's side in tears. She informed Sam that she hoped her daughter would find her someday. Alexis worried that if she left the room, Sam would be gone. "I can't live in a world without you in it, without you here," she cried. Alexis exited Sam's room calmly and spotted Jason and Elizabeth. Jason assured her that he would tell Danny and Scout about their mother, and Alexis would inform Christina and Molly. Jason asked Alexis if it was acceptable if he said goodbye to Sam. After Jason went away, Alexis collapsed in Elizabeth's arms. Later, Alexis angrily told Elizabeth that she wanted to meet Portia and find out what had happened to her daughter. Portia informed Alexis that they had no definitive answers about what had occurred to Sam. "Then, by all means, investigate because I want answers, but in the end, it won't even matter because my daughter is dead," Alexis stated as Dante and Rocco exited the escalator, astonished. Jason could barely catch his breath when he entered into Sam's room and saw her still body, as white as a ghost. He stood at the door, unable to turn around. "I knew you were gone when I saw your mother's expression. I knew the moment Lucas said it. I overheard him. But it wasn't real, Jason explained. He strolled closer to the bed and eventually peered down. It wasn't real before now. But you aren't here. You left us. Jason sat by Sam's side, telling her that while he never made long-term plans, he believed in them for her. I thought you'd outlive me. You were supposed to watch Danny grow and have children. I just assumed you'd live a long life, Jason remarked through tears. He went on to say, whenever I looked at you, I smiled. I absolutely love how much of you Danny reflects back to me. Jason began to speak with Sam about their life together and how they couldn't stand each other when they first met. There are so many things I should have told you. Jason added, there are so many things and moments that I could only share with you. Jason and Sam's love story was shown through a sequence of flashbacks. I remember everything. I'll never forget. I promise. Goodbye, Jason whispered through tears as he kissed Sam's cold forehead. Michael and Sasha prepared to leave their Metro Court love nest, with Michael still blaming Drew for everything. Sasha did not believe Drew was guilty for what she and Michael had just done. Michael admitted that Drew did not force them to drink or have sex, but he believed Drew's actions compelled him to seek solace at the Brown Dog. Sasha told Michael that she ended up at the bar after being hurt by someone she loved, which changed her life. Sasha and Michael both agreed that no one needed to know they had slept together. Willow told Drew at the gatehouse that she did not want to hide any more secrets from Michael, but Drew tried to persuade her otherwise. He didn't think Michael needed to know about the second kiss because Ned and Tracy were unaware of it. If you tell Michael about the second kiss, that's just going to play into Ned's hands, Drew told him. Willow said that she did not care what Ned or the Quartermaines did. She simply didn't want any more mysteries in her marriage. I am not implying that you lie. Drew insisted, I'm just saying that if you volunteer any more information, it will only hurt Michael more. Willow claimed she didn't want to lie by omission, but Drew wouldn't give up. Why cause Michael more pain over something we both agree is over and done? Drew asked. Willow apologized and told Michael how much she missed him when he arrived home. She acknowledged that she would have told him the truth, but Drew beat her to it. Willow explained to Michael that she and Drew had just been caught up in the moment on the 4th of July. When Michael inquired whether Willow had anything further to say, she followed Drew's advice and lied. It was just one isolated incident, Willow explained. Willow asked Michael for forgiveness. Michael reflected about it and assured Willow that they could move forward from the incident. He didn't mention that he had slept with Sasha immediately before having sex with Willow on the couch. We'd known for months that General Hospital was going to kill Kelly Monaco, and every sign pointed to the show doing so by eliminating her famous character. Despite this, we were unprepared for the horrific moment when Lucas stated Sam was truly and sincerely dead. According to the most recent preview, we weren't the only ones surprised by the fully predicted twist. As expected, Sam's death had a significant impact on the canvas. Poor Lucas appears to be bearing the heat. You tell me my daughter is gone and you're sorry? Alexis shouts, putting the doctor on blast. Elsewhere, a clearly hurt Jason is consoled by Elizabeth, who encourages him to do it for Sam. Meanwhile, elsewhere in the hospital, unfortunate Dante is seen happy and clearly looking forward to the future with the woman he recently proposed to. However, the true question remains, who killed Sam? Because there must have been foul play, right? She went from alert and delighted about her engagement to dead. There are whispers that Cyrus is participating for a mystery reason. Sam's death isn't the only drama brewing in Port Charles as the November sweeps begin. Let's not forget about Sasha, who ended up in Michael's bed after learning that she and Cody are actually kissing cousins. In the preview, she tells Michael that he doesn't need to know about Drew, but he later demands the truth from Willow. Drew and Chase are making a deal. But it may be too little, too late. Why? Because, according to this week's spoilers, Ned and Tracy are busy deciding what their next step should be. Could the secret revealing video end up getting public, damaging Drew's political ambitions? The General Hospital spoilers for Thursday, October 31st, show that Sasha Gilmore Corbin and Michael Corinthos discussed how they were simply searching for some familiar comfort. The two agreed that no one needed to know what happened between them. Drew Quartermaine persuaded Willow Corinthos to keep quiet about the second kiss, assuming Michael would never find out. Of course, Michael was already aware thanks to Sasha's updates, but he played stupid when he got home to Willow later. Although Michael gave Willow the opportunity to reveal anything further he needed to know, she pretended it was only a temporary error in judgment. Michael said that one kiss shouldn't destroy their marriage and family, therefore he decided they could get through it. Since the kids were gone for a while, Michael and Willow stripped down for some passion while making up. Meanwhile, Drew sent Cody Bell $50,000 to purchase his silence. Cody complained about Drew's personality and suspected that things would continue to go wrong for him. Harrison Chase joined Dante Falconeri and Rocco Falconeri at their table at the Surf Lodge, where he learned of Dante's engagement and joked about wedding tips. Lucas Jones, Portia Robinson, and Elizabeth Baldwin all appeared melancholy as they approached Alexis Davis and Jason Morgan on General Hospital. When Jason and Alexis realized Sam hadn't made it, Alexis was in denial and insisted that everyone was mistaken. Alexis returned to Sam's room and discovered her daughter's chilly body. She demanded a blanket from Portia. Alexis nestled up next to Sam, remembering when she was a newborn. As Alexis came to terms with Sam's death, she called out to God for answers and had a furious outburst. Alexis eventually told Sam she loved her and gave her a teary kiss on the head. Later, Alexis pressed the medical team for explanations, knowing that nothing would bring Sam back. Jason spoke with Liz and discovered Sam had suffered a heart attack, but they would need to explore why. Although Jason was unsure what to tell Danny Morgan and Scout Quartermaine, Elizabeth advised him to keep it simple. Liz and Jason knew the kids would have a lot of questions, which he couldn't answer just now. Jason had a minute alone with Sam's body, and the loss became real to him. After giving a nice speech by Sam's bedside, Jason thought on all the experiences they'd had while a romantic montage played. Jason assured Sam that he would never forget anything, and he grieved as he departed. Meanwhile, Dante and Rocco were shocked when they arrived and overheard Alexis discussing Sam's death. According to General Hospital teasers, Rocco and Dante will both feel guilty about the circumstances surrounding Sam's death, so stay tuned for more updates on their family drama. General Hospital teasers for Friday, November 1st indicate that Damian Spinelli and Maxie Jones will face a parenting struggle together. Georgie Spinelli appears to be acting too old for all of the Halloween activities, so Spinelli will advise her not to rush through life. Laura Collins will be concerned about a situation involving Lulu Spencer on General Hospital, but she will instead receive some unexpected updates. Laura will be in a state of shock after learning of Sam McCall's death, thus she will have many questions. Of course, Dante and Rocco Falconeri just caught Alexis Davis discussing the sad Sam twist, so they'll have their own questions. Rocco would experience a great degree of guilt because he was so frantic to find another donor for Lulu. It could make Rocco feel as if Sam only went through with the treatment because of him. However, Dante will believe he is to blame in this situation. During a conversation with Sonny Corinthos, Dante will emphasize that it is his fault, and he believes Sonny is aware of this. Of course, Sonny will tell Dante that he is not guilty. An inquiry into why this happened is still underway, but Sonny will attempt to persuade Dante that Sam would not want him to blame himself. Drew Quartermaine will respond to the news of Sam's death and rely on Carly Spencer for assistance. Drew will claim that it wasn't supposed to end this way, and he will battle to manage all of this with Scout Quartermaine. Scout will be excited to visit her mother in the hospital because she is still unaware that Sam has died. Jason has agreed to tell Scout and Danny Morgan, which will not be an easy assignment. Jason is still trying to make sense of the scenario, therefore he will have a difficult time explaining it to the kids. It appears that Jason will need Danny's assistance in supporting Scout throughout this ordeal, thus Danny will want to be strong for his sister despite his own overwhelming loss. Molly Lansing Davis and Christina Corinthos Davis will then have another violent dispute, but they will soon learn of Sam's death. Alexis appears to be preparing to give the news herself, which could make Christina and Molly even more distraught when they receive this tragic news. Sam's final episode is scheduled to air before the end of the week, so Friday's show will likely be the last time her body is seen. Holly Sutton will pay Robert Scorpio a visit in his office and admit that he will most likely never be able to get past her latest secret. Holly hid Sasha Gilmore Corbin from Robert for decades, so she understands that it's a terrible mistake in judgment. Robert appears to agree on this, so he'll wonder what Holly is doing there. Holly may admit she has no right to ask, but she may still hope for forgiveness even if Robert takes his time. According to General Hospital spoilers, Robert will ponder on his history with Holly and consider what the future holds, so we'll bring you more predictions about what happens next for these two. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.